What's up guys, welcome to Wasted Space, and we're back in Rimworld, and for once we're not cleaning up a massacre in our base. The massacre is way over here, and soon to be on fire. But what we are doing is just getting everyone back and healthy, and I think we've pretty much recovered everybody except Ezra's the last person injured. And speaking of Ezra, Ezra now needs to become Bristow, the first person to actually ask to join the colony. Ooh, Bristow Style, eh? Roger that. Give me the casa. There we go. So, welcome, Mr. Bristow. I think you might be a little glutton for punishment, given you're actually asking to be here, but we'll see. I will do my best to look after you. You may be the first I sacrifice, however, when things start to go wrong. As they will soon enough. Yes, goals for this episode. Number 1, let's get these artillery shells inside. Where's the... Alright, so the map edge is there, so let's have... What am I doing? I'm mining. Let's just have a little room in here where I can just about fit a door on, and then that will be stockpile in there for our artillery shells. And I'll delete the stockpile. And we were digging out this area down here for new prisoner quarters, if I remember rightly. So I won't do anything up here. Leave those as they are, and eventually we'll switch these over to maybe have another medical room here and another standard quarters there. And what I'll also do is I'm going to deconstruct this, because we're going to start switching over to like the big beds. Benefit being with the big beds that they sleep for less time rather than anything more than that. And we also could do... Where is the Knurl? The Knurl, poor fella, is missing his foot. Now, Cassie has a peg leg, which we could potentially take off, which would be a little harsh, given that it's probably the only thing keeping her happy in all these days. Was it? Andra pointed out in the comments, I think it was just over 4 months Cassie has been in that room. We might do something with a prisoner room down here and take her for a little walk outside. Let her see daylight for the first time in half a year. Oh, cool, that's done already. Let's get furniture. No, a royal bed made of wood in here, and it's not going to be symmetrical. Alright, well, whatever, I'll deal with it. That's almost done, so we could probably speed things up even further. The other thing I want to do, I think it was Sean that pointed out this is a straight line into this room, so I'm going to redesign this ever so slightly, because at the moment you'll have only a single guy standing on that corner as well, which is a little inefficient. So I think I'm going to put a wall along there, and then let's not do this all at once so it collapses. Let's do it a bit at a time. But the idea is going to be, let's get rid of the sandbags, and I'll just move it all one step down so that these are one offset from the entranceway here. Don't need to be doing any hunting. Hunting is good. Plenty of muffalo left still from the last massacre. Let's have a look at what's going on the work tailor's bench. Okay, so we've got stuff being made, and they should be using the devil strand. I'm not sure if we've actually finished any yet. Get out of the way. Oh, we got a tiny... No, that's not devil strand. What does devil strand look like? Yes, colour blindness back again. No, I do not think we have any devil strand. Which is slightly a shame, but I suppose this hasn't actually finished yet. In fact, it's miles from finishing. That'll be why. Trade ship. Bulk goods trader. Right. It doesn't matter what they are. We're going to want to talk to them to see what they have. And the answer in this case is nothing hugely useful to us. Medicine's really expensive. We'd like to get some more, but it's super expensive. And that is about it. So, no. As I said, I predicted there was going to be a drought of exotic goods traders. Now I suddenly need limbs, because them and combat traders seem to have it best for that sort of thing, and we've had no combat traders really. We've had like 1 or 2. Oh, let's get back on the mining. Andra will get mad. And yeah, but then exotic goods traders all over the place up until now. Now you watch. Now we're not going to get any. Ah, cool. Our little room's finished, so let's get an auto door on there. Let's not have them any slowed down when they're fetching their stuff. And tiny little stockpile. Getting to haul that junk out of the way. Yep, thank you. And set this one first. Clear all. priority critical, and what we want in here is just artillery shells. Then I should be able to delete that one, and they'll move them over. And that should be our shell safe. I know someone also mentioned that this medicine's sitting outside here. I'm aware, because it's the herbal stuff that we have like really good supply of, and it's spoiled so slowly. I'm fine with just having this one pile here that's going to be really close to sort of where our medical area is, essentially. Cool. Everything down here is finished up as well, which means our base is now actually outside for a second. Let's get an auto door on and some power for it. And visitors, cool. Things going okay, so we can do another bed as well. So yeah, having spent a while talking about sort of channel future and how I've got new content planned and all this sort of stuff, it's actually going to end up being a bit of a quiet weekend out of the blue. This wasn't planned, but I found out earlier today that I'm actually going to be going to an event called Insomnia tomorrow to go and do something on stage with Keen about space engineers. I have no real idea what yet, other than, yeah, I'm going to be up on a stage, a little bit concerned about that for some reason. Somehow talking to you guys is fine, up on a stage that's a bit of a different thing. And what I'm going to do there, I don't know, but it'll be a nice chance to own a meeting Sokli, however you pronounce his name, that's, the W confuses me, and potentially Aaron from LSG as well, so should be pretty cool. If anyone's going to be there, hit me up, let me know on Twitter. Be nice to meet up with anybody who's around, although I appreciate this is pretty late going. Let's get some floor on. Oh, hang on. Let's get some floor going on down here in a way that's vaguely sensible. Good. Couple of beds. Let's do another one. That's all safe and secure up there. Everything's just beavering away nicely. We could do with the doors down here as well, can we? And probably going to need to get power around this way at some point too. So let's take this. That. Let's take this like that and rebuild that little bit of floor I managed to cancel as well. Cool. People moving into their new beds as well. Looking good. And of course, yeah, we need to finish our pillbox. So, need a bit more. Oh yes, I built this out of steel and I shouldn't have done. I was building it out of slate. Damn it. Slate blocks. So we can fill in there and there. We're going to have to deconstruct that again because I don't want it steel. This has to be nice and strong, and I know granite's stronger. We've got granite down here on the main wall. But slate was what we had when we started building this, so slate's what we're using. And slate won't burn, whereas steel mysteriously will. Right, everything still looking mysteriously calm. Research, yeah, we've not got a huge amount left to research to the point where we're now actually doing the big stuff. We have a room up here to open at some point. Oh, they are finally going down and collecting the stuff from down there. Cool. Does that mean we've got some corpses showing up here, or does that mean all the corpses burnt to death? Or have I been too slow and they've been cremated already? That's a possibility. Let me just check. This is set to allow human corpses, isn't it? Yes. So definitely no corpses down there, and I definitely missed whatever happened to them. If anyone manages to be more keen-eyed than me, give me a shout. I have a suspicion that they were probably brought back and then cremated straight away, or caught in the fire that was down there, and so there wasn't a body left anyway. I think some of them will have been the ones that were up here, but there were definitely some down here as well that have disappeared. Could also do with, I'd like a battery room. As silly as that seems, let's have exactly that here. This looks like battery room sort of size, 5, yeah. Like that, and then we can clear up some of this stuff up here, and maybe then we've got room for another cooking table if need be as the colony grows. Cluster of cargo pods has what in it? Cobra flesh. I mean, Why not? Keep our supply of meat going good and strong, although the freezer is actually looking pretty full. Let's have a bit more freezer, in fact. What's our room sizes? We got... we're 9 long. Let's do some of that. Yeah, looking alright. I mean, and yeah, going back to what I was talking about earlier, there will still be some videos coming out, obviously, this one included, but it just won't be with quite the sort of length I would like. So tomorrow's video is actually going to be a short Space Engineers montage, although I do enjoy doing those from time to time, kind of recap what's happened over the last few months in Space Engineers, what I've built and what I've covered, that sort of stuff. Generally happens when I find a piece of music that makes me go, yeah, I want to make a video to that. So that'll be tomorrow. We've got Rimworld today, but it means that there probably won't be Darkest Dungeon, and I won't be starting the FTL series quite yet. But so be it. I'll kick those off next week, and I'll try and make up for lost videos Monday, if at all possible. Monday, Wednesday. Got a bit of extra time. Cool. Research is finishing. We are looking pretty good to actually start even sending people off the planet soon. Sculpture's coming along. Ah, exotic goods trader. So I was wrong. Where is Mr. JP Miner gone? He's always somewhere relatively obvious. Go buy us something good. A kidney? No. Prosthetic arm? No. These are not what we needed. In fact, we literally don't need either. There's a little bit that makes me think, why not pick them up anyway? But we are not, I think, so rich as to be doing quite that. We could sell the AI Persona Core if we needed to. We're probably going to get another one of those before I really need to worry about sending anyone off planet yet. We're still away from that, but no, we have nothing to sell, and they do not seem to be selling what we are in need of. So, yep, I'm just going to leave that to go. A slight medicine drought. Well, medicine drought, limb drought, if that's such that's a strange concept. The limb drought. Now, we also wanted to do something about areas of this room that weren't covered by the orbital beacons, but yeah, that's something to come. How are we doing for slate blocks? We got slate blocks to do what we've asked them to do. I might cancel this stuff and build that out as something we have more of. What's this? Is that granite? Yep. Sweet. So really, I should be doing this out here out of granite, so let's cancel that as well. I'll take back what I said. Let's do this properly. Given I'm going to be deleting a large portion of these walls, let's go the whole way around. Should also be keeping up with the beds too. But yes, that requires no one to be in them. Ah, hang on. How do I cancel the deconstruct? With a cancel thing, that's how. I need them to finish this one first, which is backwards as well. How on earth did that one slip by? And what we got? They're attacking immediately. From where? So they're going to down and round. That looks alright, although unfortunately our pillbox is incomplete. But yeah, there's not much we're going to be able to do about that in the time it's going to take them to get from there to up here, so that's fine. Let's go a little slow, and how are we doing for charge? Loads of charge. It is plenty of daylight left, so we can afford to have our turrets on already. And then let's let them get a little bit closer, and then we'll go in for the attack. What are these two up to? They're not going to go for the geothermal, are they? Oh, they had me very worried there for a second. Freaky AI. Okay. Alright, come on guys. I mean, the turrets should be dealing with this stuff on their own, to be honest, but that doesn't mean we can't join in and help. Let's have you up there. Benefactress, short-range weapon, not so helpful. Bristow, another sniper rifle, so you can... Hang on, where's he off to? He's off to visit the other turrets. That is fine. You go visit the other turrets. I'm not bothered by that one bit. Hang on. This is looking like Gamma Ray lining up for a shot through the back of Bristow's head. JP Minor, you shouldn't even be really getting involved. You are purely here. Oh, nice shot, sir. Everyone's looking good. Everything is looking good. Didn't even take out a turret. Dum dum dum. That was all of them, wasn't it? There was no sudden loss. Oh no, that was not all of them. We got 2 centipedes coming. Cool. That means that we should have time, in theory, if we do some prioritizing. Mako's going to prioritize the whole thing, is he? Because the centipedes are slow. I suppose that's why some of the building's taking so long, is because the stockpile with all the resources in is right at the back of our base. But this is cool. The centipede's kindly given us like a short break. I should really be sensible and deactivate the turrets for the time being. Make sure we don't... Not that we look like we're about to run out of power, but let's not take any extra risks. They are being nice and slow. Mako is actually on his way back to do a bit of building. Not that it's going to be done in time, not even close. Ondra is going to go and grab a corpse, which looks to be acceptable. I'll let you get away with that. Oh, interesting. No, go construct. I mean, it's still not going to be done in time, but right, let's get everyone back into position. Back out we come, guys. Let's get the turrets back on again. And be ready to move Mako as soon as he's done that bit. Yep. No, cooking fine meal, not the case. Going up there is the case. Grammary can take... no, that'll be in front of Mako, that doesn't work. Grammary can stand in the doorway up there. Actually, I don't want the artillery shells getting hit, that would be a silly move. Let's not do that. Bristow, corner of this building. Benefactress, get in there. And the rest of you guys can kind of chill back here for the time being. You're not particularly needed. Maybe the Null can go and stand in this door. Oh, it's already partially built, so we can't see through it. I see. Right, well, let's just have you guys in places where you can actually shoot them. Might as well. Doesn't look like these guys are going to do anything particularly scary, so... Fairly large fire spreading, but I'm not sure we're about to run over and do anything about it until these things are dealt with. All of a sudden, they've got really bad at shooting. Come on! Alright, there we go. Why is it just incapacitated? I remember there being... Yes, we can shut it down, but let's go and deal with the fire first, shall we? I'm surprised that people have firefighting as such a low priority. Where are you guys going? Mining granite, cooking fine meal. No, guys. You're not happy to put the fire out, is that it? And Ondra's just standing there. Nice that the personal shield seems to work against being burned. I don't think she was damaged by that. No. It's pretty cool. Cool, and then let's shut down both of those. I prioritise someone to do that. He's not a repairer. No, oh, centipede. These are hard to click on. Where's the... Right, why can't I click on this centipede here? Do the centipede. Alright. Even though I'm mousing over him there, I can't actually click on him for some reason. Can I not force target them all at once? Let's just kill the thing. Hey. And I thought we incapacitated that one. We shut that one down, but apparently not. So let's just kill that one as well. Why mess around? There we go. Cool. And turret's off. Ooh, minigun. I'll take that. And let's speed it up. Cool. All very chilled there. No threat. All things. Let's get this stuff out of the way. Didn't even lose a turret. We can get this finished as well. Although it'd be really good if we could sort Nerl out with a leg. Can I just put a peg leg on? So I don't actually have to have a peg leg in order to put a peg leg on. But I imagine that does mean cutting off the Nerl's remaining leg. Sounds painful, to be honest. No, let's not deconstruct those yet. But we do want to deconstruct like some of this side. I want to do this without the ceiling disappear. Why am I bothering about that? Let's just... So, yeah, that one, and we can have there and there. It did not solve the corner like I was saying it was going to. Of course that needed to be one longer that way to solve that. There's not enough constructing going on. It's as simple as that. There's too many people doing crafting stuff, not enough people doing constructing stuff. So I'm going to go with... I'm fine with, in fact, I should be, oh no, like that. That's better. I'd rather Mako was cooking than anything else. We could probably bring Benefactorist up though, and then not do any mining for a little bit. We've got a good backlog of resources, so that shouldn't be too bad. Let's extend this one out. Nice big freezer again. Might need to crank the cooler up in order to keep it cool, however. Let's have the power switch there instead. And get rid of that. I have to wait, aren't I? Yep. Looking good. Right, so we're now definitely at the point where if something happens, I'll call it there. We're just going to have to wait for something to happen. You guys going to go and pick up our minigun? Not that I intend to use it, but it might be worth a fair bit. So, get a floor up in here. Sorry, I'm sitting here in silence all of a sudden. Now I remember, I'm supposed to be talking. That's the game, isn't it? Yes. So yes, gotta finish off our pillbox. And we are getting to the point where we're going to want the cooler back on again. Not quite summer yet, but it's nice to keep it just a little bit chill indoors. I don't think that's on particularly high anyway. What are we on? 22, yeah, that's not going to cool it much, but enough. Hit the spacebar by mistake. Oh, local boom rat. Is this sufficient a situation? It's been about half an hour, but I think a boom rat might be pushing it, especially as what I suspect is going to happen is he's going to run into the turrets and he is going to get killed to the face. Yes, here he comes, and killed to the face. Did I turn that one off by mistake? I've led him way too far now. He's going to go boom somewhere. Oh dear, far too confident. Although, just missed. Guys, there's a fire. Right, once the once that bit there's finished, I'm going to get rid of this one here as well, so I remember it's there. Oh, sorry, don't forget it's there behind those trees. Also, we got some trees. That's a good point. Got some trees growing in our kill zone. That's not acceptable. Guys, there's a lot of fire. Put it out. Our battery room is essentially done as well. Not a big priority. Let's get current projects finished before we worry too much. I'm never sure about how their priority system works. They often seem to get most of the way through a job and then disappear and do something else for a bit. So let's not queue too much up. Travellers. And yeah, we really wanted this starting to get rid of this dumping stockpile, maybe clear out an area down here for it, which is fine because we want to start exploring in this big piece of rock here for some more resources. Maybe some silver, that would be nice, or even some gold. Yep, constructing is slow. Bulk goods probably don't have what we want, but we're going to have a look. No, there is nothing really here unless we wanted to buy some beer, which I don't think is a great idea. Nope, we're good. Cheers, guys. Oh, home zone set up. Probably add this bit in here to it. I'm not sure that's necessary though. Let's remove everything but the bit closest. So obviously that is still steel wall. We need to replace that with something better at some point that can't burn. But for the time being we can cut it back a bit like that. Crashed pods. What do we got now? Boar meat. I don't need to do any hunting because they're just dropping all the meat I need like right for me. Yes, there was a bit of silver down there that we were going to go and investigate at some point as well. And then, well, if life starts getting boring, we could go and see what's in the cryopods over there. I think I might have to do that soon, just so that we are still repairing. Again, it's the construction repair thing. It's just we need someone with better priorities on that. What are you? We're gonna do Bristow. He's rubbish at it now, but we'll train you. We'll train you, my boy. Oh, man. Home region up there is fine. They're fetching boar meat for our expanded freezer, which is looking mightily well stocked. Look at it there. Ah, there we go. Now getting some repairs done as well. Perfect. Let's just check. Is this... Need to get a roof on this thing, so I'm going to need to... Oh, here we go. More mechanoids. Mechanoids are going to get set on fire. Is it just those two? Oh no, we got some centipedes up here as well. 3 centipedes and a couple of scythers. Not so bad. We can leave this as it is. It's outside at the moment. The idea is this is supposed to be inside, and you fill the wall in and then delete it to have it as an indoor area. But for the time being, given that we have enemies incoming, we can leave that as it is. Really need to change this to something more appropriate as well. Still got these top turrets on, which is fine. We'll just leave those now. Bottom turrets will need turning on when they come in, and they're getting close enough that let's get people in position. So, oh, there's a squirrel in the way. Oops, it's not right. And we're going to want Bristow. Ooh, they're quick, and the game didn't auto slow down, so they surprised me a little there. However, they're not looking great regardless. Let's have Nerl in there. Let's have Mako. You got a sniper rifle, haven't you? Let's get you in here. And Bristow. Not really enough. We need to make another emplacement for down here, I think. This is what this is telling me. Let's have Bristow be down on this corner in case they do this run round. It's not the answer going down there, I'm promising you. Yeah, not the way. Plenty of fire at least. Fortunately this is limestone and it's not going to burn and let them out. Enough fire that you guys can chill out for a bit. As they're having to go the long way around. Igniting steel wall. Melee attacking sandstone wall. Well, what are they? Melee attacking Taylor's workbench. Nice. Oh, they've got big plans, these guys. Big plans. I think yes, we will call this as the episode ending event. Not that I'm expecting that much of an event. Batteries aren't even draining. Having this hydroelectric power up is definitely helping. Sorry, I know it's wind power. I'm just winding Bristow up. Oh, it's all peaceful, waiting for the centipedes to come. Even more helpful, they've spread out a bit as well. Right, shall we get people back into positions? So, use the people that are still awake, because there's still a squirrel in the way. Bristow, you got a sniper rifle, get in here as well. Why don't they move into those places where the guys were before? That's really weird. Like, I can't, even though there's nothing in those spots, I can't put them there. But hey, they should be able to shoot from those positions there as well. Yeah. Yeah, they can. Yeah, I'm going to need to put this further back. I should not be able to shoot before they've entered the tunnel. Because people can have the same range weaponry as I have. No, that's not the plan. These turrets are still on, yep. Right, now let's use our benefactorist is up as well. Come join in the fun, my friend. Bugger it. Cruelty, let's get you involved too. And the null. The only one we don't need is JP Minor. Yep, there is a fire. That's because one of them has an Inferno cannon. The blue is in the name. These things are hard. Got so much HP. And they do take a decent amount of killing. Although they don't seem to do very much damage, on the flip side. Yes, there is a fire, which we want to put out, but not until they're all dead. This is great shooting practice. Let's get that fire out. Fire in the rain is always an interesting one. It's because those underground power conduits are so flammable, I think. Right, so let's get these killed off. Of course, intentionally not using the turrets like this one that are going to get them killed. Oh, another minigun. Bristow, off you go, my friend. We got centipedes to kill before you do any repairing. Let me just get this done, and we can. And then there's probably going to be another one that I can't get at. Yep. Ooh. Did I just manage to tell one of them to shoot at Bristow? You see, I got it in for you, dude. That's what it is. That's what it is. I would advise getting the hell back there. How bad is it? God, these things are so keen. Chill. You see, you're not bleeding too bad, man. It's fine. You'll be alright. You'll be alright. Ooh, combat supplier. Where's JP Minor? Always hiding from me, JP Minor. Right, come on, you gotta have something good for me here. Nope. Well, sorry. I don't have any bits of people. Let's get rid of the plasteel. Let's get rid of, definitely get rid of the Molotov cocktails. Let's sell the minigun as well, because I do not like them. Then you get anything that we want? SMGs. Not really. And JP Minor can go and treat Mr. Bristow. Poor quality. Well, that's not great, is it now? How you doing? Yeah, you're doing okay. You'll be fine. There's only a little turret shot. They happen sometimes, you know. I could have sworn one of them was incapacitated. Is it possible for a Mechanoid to bleed out? Right. Where'd you go, Bristow? You going off to get some food? Or are you actually well? I'm well enough. Ooh, another combat supplier. Is that? No, that's got to be the same combat supplier, surely. And I just forgot to right-click the message. Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah? Whoops. Let's just check to be sure. Yep. It is the same guy. I'm right. Good. Cool. Well, we're going to knock the episode on the head there. Survived a couple of Mechanoid attacks without too much problem. Closest we came to trouble was when I accidentally shot one of our own guys with one of our own turrets. So yeah, pretty good. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time.